So I have been wanting to show you guys this. I've actually had it for about a week and a half now, and I wasn't sure how I was gonna like kind of redo things, but if you remember, the coffee bar was here and now it's over here. And at first I actually had it, I'm not someone who typically likes to put things kind of like at an angle like that. Like you never see me do that with like furniture and stuff, not too much. I guess I won't say never, but I'm more of that person, like things need to be up against a wall and tucked in, I don't know. But I did that originally, but because we have these two windows here in like the corner and that one's smaller than this one, it looked really weird when I had this just like up against that, because part of it was against the wall and part of it was against the window. It just didn't look right. But now with it kind of like that, and technically the background of it being the window, it works for me. I actually really like it. Forgive me if my voice sounds like kind of congested. I still am. I mentioned to you guys I've kind of been sick and I feel a lot better, but I'm still super congested. So I'm good, but that's what you might be hearing. Anyway, but I really like it. But the reason it's there is because we actually got this sent to us from VINGLI. Do you guys remember? That's where the bench is from. That's where that set out there is from. Can you see that? The chair set out there, the table desk thing for our kiddo. We love their stuff, like love it. I've mentioned them many times, and they have so many home products, not just like outdoor stuff too. But here's the thing. They actually sent over this like pantry type thing. I mean, you can use it for whatever you want, of course, but it's the idea behind it. And I love it. Trying to like back up and by the way, I started my day sweeping the floor by the coffee because I dropped the lid of the like that brown sugar over there, and yeah, shattered everywhere. That was my start. You know how it is. But anyway, not the point. I love it though. I think it looks really good. My concern, I was excited to get it, was that like, where am I going to put it? You know, that coffee bar worked really well there as too, and I just didn't know. And then over here with the, you know, the hutch and the fridges, like I couldn't really do much over here. But I'm just really happy with actually how it turned out, for sure. And I'll tell you, it was not that hard to put together. I do not have the patience for things like this. You guys know I don't. And Nate helped me out with it, which I really appreciate. And I'll kind of show you putting it together just quickly too. But if he hadn't, I definitely could have handled it. You don't even need like a power drill or anything, but we did use one because you can, but you don't need it. You really don't. It's super simple. But let me show you. Now, our pantry in our kitchen, I do really like. I do, but it's not very big. And a lot of the times, like overstock, I put under our stair closet, and it's really hard to walk in there. It is. So this is really nice to have like extra space, because all this would have been under there just kind of shoved and then moved into the kitchen pantry for, you know, rotation as needed. But I really like it. And the shelves too, you can of course move and adjust to whatever height, but you get a lot. There's a lot of space, but at the same time, it's extremely narrow too. I mean, the exact dimensions, I'll link all of it below, of course. Check it out. If you're looking for something like this, it does not take that much space, but it gives a lot of storage space, you know? And again, just as a reminder, like this is our pantry in the kitchen. These are like the drawers that we have for our pantry. And again, I really like it, but it's not huge. It's not, especially for bigger items. I even stored some of this again was all stuff that was under the stairs, but from Trader Joe's, the olive wood boards and bowls. I hope they bring those bowls back. I love those. Extra canned olives and that kind of thing. Granola, you gotta have it. That new Power Seed juice from Trader Joe's. Cookies. See, and this is good too. Hear me out. I could technically probably fit some of those cookies in the kitchen one. I mean, don't get me like wrong. It's not like it's far away. However, I'm not as tempted when it's over here. Maybe eventually I will be, but so far I'm not. I'm on to something here. No, I'm totally kidding. But anyway, got my overstock of jams and tahini here, protein powder, all the things. I really, really like this. I could fit more, but just for now, that's what I've got. And I just think it goes well here. I do. I like that it's actually white. And at first, as much as like white kind of goes with anything, I was just kind of thinking like, because our furniture's, most of it anyway, is so dark, like would it look weird? And I actually think it's perfect. I really do. I don't think black would have looked bad, but I'm actually glad it was white. I am. But anyway, you can see too, I mean, all of this comes like, you know, made already. You just screw it in, which is wonderful. It's really smooth, which I really like too. It's not clunky, which is good. I really like it. The only thing I will say, it's tall. This is probably just, you know, by me looking at it, like 6 feet tall, maybe a little bit taller, in fact. If you can see up there, we did definitely, it comes with it. Those brackets up there, what do they call them, like L brackets or whatever, definitely want to use that. It did not ever like fall over on us at all. But at the same time, like putting weighted items in it, I just wouldn't want to have any mishaps there for anybody. So I would definitely recommend mounting it to the wall for sure, and you'll be good to go. But super simple to put together, really, and lots of uses for it. I mean, you can put it wherever you want, but I'm really, really happy with it. Now, I did technically have to shift over, if you remember, little Kyle's food and little bed area was there. Had to shift it a little bit. He wasn't about it for the first couple days. He's like, excuse me. He's fine now. He is. Anyway, I will totally link it below. Check them out for sure. If you're in the market for something like this, I definitely recommend it. I am loving it. I like that it did not, you know, close off my whole like dining area at all. I'll even show you from like this angle back here. It's great. I love it. And I was super happy with the coffee bar where it was, but I really do love it there in the corner. And I just didn't know if I would, but I'll tell you, I didn't at first with it pushed all the way to the wall. It actually needed to be like turned like that. It really did. And it works. I'm really happy with it. But yeah, if you're looking for something like that, check it out. Check out their website in general. There is just so much home products and things that you didn't know you needed until you start browsing. It's fun. It is. And I'm really happy with just all of the things that we have gotten from them in the past and appreciate it, of course. But anyway, yes.